Some people get hundreds of thousands of views, and if they're able to keep people retained for a long time, they're making some great money. I'm telling you, they're making amazing money. So don't let that fool you to think once I'm monetized, I'm gonna be making all this money because I got all the views. Views matter, but they're not everything. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Noodle Boy. Today, I want to talk about the harsh truths of being monetized on YouTube. Now, I know right now you're looking at my video like, what is this guy talking about? This guy's only got 217 subs, whatever it is currently at the moment that you're watching this. And I wanted to let it be known, this is actually my second channel. I started YouTube on a page called The Real Lab Podcast with me and my boy Flying J, where we talk about just everything, just like regular podcasts do. And we still do that to this day. And if you guys want to, tune into that, I'll leave a link down below. But we were able to get monetized around April of this year. And don't get me wrong, when we got monetized, it was like, dog, we finally made it, bro. We're here. We're all amongst everybody else, man. All the long grind, all the hours, all the shorts, all the edits, all the thumbnails that we had to all put all together. It was a lot. And don't get me wrong, I learned a lot from that. And I'm very appreciative of it today because this second channel has been going so much smoother and so much, I won't say easier, but it's just making a lot more sense to me. And today, I'm not here to coach anybody. I'm not here to, tell you guys what to do. I'm here to just be a homie to you guys and say, hey, man, listen, those 8,000 hours that YouTube has just implemented that starts on February 1st is nothing to be afraid about. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable because I'm seeing a lot of people talking about how they want to quit. Do not quit. So this video is not to discourage. It's only here to encourage, man. So today, I'm going to be providing some evidence, show you guys some screenshots from my other channel. And I want people to really understand when they say one video can really push you into monetization. It is really that possible. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, man. But like I always say, subscribe. Actually, don't subscribe to this channel unless this video helps you out. Like I said, I'm not here to be a coach. I'm just here to be a homie. But if I see that it's something that people have learned from it, maybe it was helpful, maybe I can get into more of this stuff, but we'll see as it goes on. But like I said, man, I've been there. You guys can do it too. I promise you, man. It's very doable. It's very reachable, bro. But let's get right into the video, man. The reason also I wanted to make this video, it was because even though they were monetized, we're still small. We're not big at all. We're people that are over the threshold, but we're not the biggest YouTubers in the world. And I find it to be very relatable when you can have somebody that's like not as far away from you as far as in reach. So we're no different. We're not popular. You probably never even heard of us, probably never even seen like a clip from us, but we're monetized. And that's the thing I'm trying to let you know, like it's so doable and you guys can do it too. So I started the second channel more so because I had things that I was really into that, maybe I couldn't get off on the podcast because, that's more of a team effort. So when I came here, man, I really got into things that I like. I like to make pastas, which I have videos like that on my channel. I like to talk about Marvel, which is right now dominating my channel and just, all the conversations. And, it really gets people engaged. And I really like the community that I'm kind of building when it comes to that, Marvel type of stuff. I like 90s nostalgic topics, things like Power Rangers, whatever it is, anything from the 90s, early 2000s I'm into. I even like basketball. So that's really why I started to make this second channel, because it was like, hey, I did it one time, I could do it before. And I was someone that didn't believe monetization was even reachable for me. I didn't think things like that happened for people like me. But when it happened, I was like, damn, I really could do this. And that's why I said, you guys can do this too. I ain't nothing special about me. I don't got no fame, nothing. I'm just a regular dude. I work a 9 to 5 like you guys, and I have dreams and aspirations of obviously one day YouTube, kind of, taking me, further. But I'm not here on YouTube to quit my day job. I'm here on YouTube because these videos that I do, these are like journals for me. I want to be able to always go back and look at like, man, when I was younger, I used to do YouTube videos. I did this. You never know where anything can happen. And I love the fact that, I'm able to be creative. I treat YouTube like a TV network. My long form on my TV shows, and I have episodes every week, and then I have my shorts. These are like my small ads, commercials, and that's what I just love about it, man. And it's my universe. So I'm going to tell you guys some tips that I think would really help you guys out and really explain where you guys need to start probably locking in and focusing and kind of seeing like where you guys can kind of make a shift into your thinking. So I'm going to post the screenshots right here, and let's get right into these analytics. Just a little bit, maybe not too much, but I'm going to show you guys. Here we go. Okay, this is our channel, The Real Lab Podcast, sitting at 1,429 subscribers. We've been doing this page for about 3 years, and we're still going with it. This is when we actually got monetized, and they sent us, I guess, the congratulation, you could say, email or invitation. Yeah, so this is kind of when everything changed for us, and we finally started to get paid on YouTube. This is the video right here. This is the one video that I talk about that can really, change everything. This video pushed us into monetization. It was wild. This video got around 50,000 views. This is the most that we ever did at the time. But I mean, this took off like a damn domino effect. I mean, one view after another, and it was just going up so fast. And the watch hours, a lot of our watch hours came from this video. If you can see right here, we got 2,600 watch hours just from this 7-minute clip. And this is what I talk about when I say there's one moment that can literally change everything for you. And this was the video for us. And as you can see, it was able to bring in about 148 subscribers, which is the most we had ever did on one video. But that's why I said that 8,000 hours is nothing for you to be fearful of. You just got to shift the way that you do your YouTube. Let me explain. So to become monetized and enter the YouTube partnership program, you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. But one thing I want to really teach you guys is that you need to really focus on what subscribers you guys really have. Are they truly there for you because it's just the number that's getting you closer, or is it truly a following that you truly built? And this is why a lot of things I'm going to talk about is so important that you guys really need to start thinking about. So number one is going to be this. You need to realize the difference between a subscriber and a follower. Now, what I mean by that is, it sounds very simple, right? You need to understand with YouTube, you don't want to just always just get the next subscriber. You can go to your family and say, hey, mom, dad, cousins, subscribe to my channel, help me out. But are these people coming back and actually watching your content? Are they truly supporting you beyond just hitting the subscribe button? That's the thing where we were going wrong in the beginning. Don't get me wrong, it helped us out in the beginning. But as we got closer to get to that 1,000, we started to realize, damn, why is this taking us so long? It's because we had a lot of support within family and friends, but they didn't really watch our videos. And I'm going to say right now, your biggest supporters are going to be from people you don't even know. You got to get that into your head when it comes to this YouTube thing. The people that you know that hit subscribe, they're probably not going to always watch your videos. They might tune in. They might ask you, hey, bro, how's that YouTube thing going for you? You're going to be like, you know what? It's going cool. But they really don't watch. And that doesn't mean that they don't love you. They love you. It's probably just not their thing. And that's okay. But the people that you don't know are the people that's hitting subscribe when you post a short, the people that you gain through a long form video. And that's always the most beautiful thing about YouTube. It's when you get to a certain amount of subscribers, by sticking to one specific niche, it's like, damn, I got a great following right now, bro. Just look at me. Like, I already got people that I don't even know that are subscribed to me. So even within this channel that I have currently right now, I've been doing this channel less than a month. I'm already at 200 and I think 18 subs. And again, that's not saying that I'm going at such a fast rate, but I learned so much from the first time that I understand now. Like, I'm not grifting. I'm not going through all these different type of niches. I'm sticking to one or two different lanes where, like, the people that I'm getting, it's the same consistent people that the algorithm is showing my stuff to. And that's where you need to really focus on, kind of knowing where your niche is at and what you're really focused into. People just come onto this thing and they just want to try to do anything to try to just get number up. But that number is not that important in the long scheme of things. Because when you enter monetization, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. If you don't have a following and just have a lot of subscribers, it's gonna show when you get monetized. You're not gonna be seeing your videos hit those AdSense points. You're not gonna see like, why am I not making so much money? It's because you have a lot of subscribers, not followers. You want to build a following. I believe 1,000 followers could truly change your life. If you put out a shirt right now and you say, I'm gonna sell this shirt for $20, and you have 1,000 followers and not just subscribers, and they all buy your shirt, bro, that's like $20,000 right there. That's the way you got to think about it. Don't think about it just because you have the number up that you're good. No, that'll get you over the threshold. But when you get into being monetized, you're going to feel like, damn, what happened? You got to change your frame of thinking. Don't just get a subscriber, get a follower. Number two, when it comes into becoming monetized, a harsh truth is, if you sacrifice your integrity for views, it will cost you. What I mean by that is, there's a lot of channels on YouTube that people do the most radical things just to get the viewership. Things that are wild, that lands people in jail, gets people hurt, deleted probably, who knows. But do not be one of the people that do these type of things to get monetized, because it may work for you. You may get monetized. But now when you get monetized, this is what people are always expecting of you, right? And when you can't deliver that every time because you can't one up the last crazy thing that you did, people start to say, oh, you know what? He was hot back in the day. He was cool, but he ain't got it no more. So you need to understand, YouTube is, like I said, a TV network. People are just watching your TV show, bro. But at the end of the day, you're the actor, you're the director, you're the producer. Whatever you do that gets you in trouble, these people are just laughing at it. It's just entertainment for them. So don't be the person that you just want to get views so bad, to get monetized so bad that you do anything. Man, there's people that used to do mukbangs that got sick. There's people that died off of that type of stuff. RIP to them. Like, people put themselves in the most craziest situations just for viewerships, and understand it never should be that deep. That's why I said this is the harsh truth about monetization, man. People really do anything for this money, and it's like, it's really not worth it at the end of the day. Try to do something that you can really maintain, that's safe, that's easy, that you can always do and always provide every week on a consistency. Something that probably doesn't take too much effort every time to do. Like me, I tend to talk about, like I said, Marvel stuff. Just like this, I sit here, I talk about it. I use my brain more than anything, to kind of give a video. And, that tends to bring in, subs, comments, debates, and I love it. But I'm not sitting here trying to be the most famous YouTuber out in the world. And this is the way that you got to think. If I do something crazy to get into the program, I got to keep up with that. And even when you try to shift over to something that's maybe a little bit more calming, people might just unsubscribe from you because they're like, you're not giving me what I subscribed for. So try to get subscribed for something that's realistic, that you can maintain, not something that's just going to make you look like an idiot or just, hurting yourself. Number 3, retention is everything. Once you become monetized, you start throwing those ads into your videos, and these are the marks you got to hit when you want to really make some good money. Obviously, views kind of do matter too in this aspect, but views are not everything. I'm telling you that right now. I can show you guys a video I have that has 50,000 views, and I only made $7 off of that. Not because that's the whole thing, because when I got monetized, everything that happened before that didn't count. Everything after that only got me $7. So you'll be like, damn, how you got a video with 50,000 views but only $7? That's one way. I got another video that got 10,000 views that probably made about $12 at this point. I'm telling you, keeping people engaged longer gets you more money. It's not about how many views you get. Some people get hundreds of thousands of views, and if they're able to keep people retained for a long time, they're making some great money. I'm telling you, they're making amazing money. But if they're not, it doesn't really matter to what it is. The money is so finicky, you don't even know what it is. So don't let that fool you to think once I'm monetized, I'm going to be making all this money because I got all the views. Views matter, but they're not everything. Make stuff that you're more knowledgeable, things that you can kind of do more of a deep dive. Don't do the obvious. People like to just rush to the camera whenever something happens that's trendy. A movie comes out, let's say Odyssey comes out. Hey, I'm gonna do an Odyssey movie review. Everyone else is doing that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But try to get a different perspective into your review. Get a different angle that you think people are not thinking about. Hey, they were gone for so many years. Yo, who built that ship? Make a video about that. These are things that people are looking. There's nerds out there, and I'd say everybody is a nerd right now, but there's just YouTube nerds out there. They're just fishing for this stuff. They want to find something different. Like, Spider-Man came out. Everyone was doing our reviews. Do a different video. Hey, why I'm not a big fan of this MJ in the MCU. Or, hey, why Zendaya is not the best MJ. Whatever it is, how you feel. Do stuff like that. Don't do just the typical stuff that everyone else is doing. Because people, once they see it one time from their bigger, famous, more YouTubers, they're not that interested to go back and to watch it to you. So you got to understand, when you're a small channel, you're trying to get monetized, you got to think differently. But I'm going to tell you something, though. You being consistent in doing that and being knowledgeable, you're going to have your moment. You're going to find that one audience. They're going to just love what you said, and you're going to get all the views. You're going to have that breakout video. That's what happened to me. That one Harry Potter video got me 2,600 watch hours, and that was damn near more than half of the freaking hours that I needed, and it really pushed me further than I really needed to be. I was like, wow, that video really pushed me into monetization, and it was only a 7-minute clip. But again, I found the right audience for something that I was really passionate about, which was Harry Potter at the time. That can be you, and it's going to happen for you. Like I said, everybody is going to have their moment. I'm telling you, stick to things that you like. Don't keep trying to figure out and jump to other niches and trying to figure out. If you don't know about it, don't speak about it. Speak about things you're knowledgeable, things that you can really go into detail off of just a freestyle thought. Not things that you have to research, not things that you have to go do ChatGPT. Stick to what you know. You'll come off more authentic. I promise you. I'm not saying don't do what everybody else is doing. If you're going to go down the route where you want to do reviews on stuff, cool, but try to look at different angles of it. Try to question different things. Don't just talk about, oh, is Tom Holland the best Spider-Man? Talk about the director, something else that people are not thinking about. Hey, this director, is he the greatest one of all time? Whatever. Look at different stuff. It's not always about the obvious star. Sometimes it's the people in the background that are pulling more people of interest, because people have different interests in life. It's not always about the superstars. It's about the people that make these things possible. So I'm telling you, bro, you do that, you're going to have your breakout moment. Another thing about the breakout moment, when the breakout moment is happening, where most creators go wrong, they'll see their video hitting more views than they ever had before, and they stop. And they're so excited, like, oh my God, it's happening. You do not do that. When you do that, you become blinded to that one video. You need to look at that video that you just posted that's getting more views than you normally get. That's probably in the like higher like thousands. You need to do a follow-up video from that. All right. That's my tip. Once you're having a breakout moment, don't lose sight in the moment. Go make another follow-up with that. Because if you normally get, let's say, 150 views of, a video, right? Not too much. You're like, damn, I suck, whatever. But for me, I see that, hey, that's a plus. You're getting that 150 consistently, right? But if you have that day, instead of getting 150, you're getting 800. That means the topic you chose, you in a moment right now. So rather than you just being excited for the 800 and that thing is just still climbing, because YouTube videos, it takes time to like climb. Go make a follow video after that with a different perspective on the same topic. That's what I did with the Harry Potter video. I thought about Black Snape. The next video, I thought about who could be a different, black character. That was that. Then I followed up with a third video with the Hermione casting. All those videos did more views than I normally do. Like I said, one of them got 50, one of them got 900, and then one of them probably got about 600. But those are more views than what I was getting regularly. So these are things you got to do. When you're in a breakout moment, keep trying to attack that topic for the however long, the next 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is. Try to drop maybe 2 backup videos after that, and that's gonna really push you up as far as when it comes with the watch hours. They're gonna really give you like that boost. It may not always happen, but when it's happening, trust me, ride the wave. Don't just watch it. Ride the wave. Get on. And with that strategy, just to close up this one point, that's why I said the 8,000 watch hours possibly being your challenge should not scare you. With that video, like I said, I got 2,600 watch hours just from that 1 7-minute clip. I had another video with Drake that I did years ago with my guy. We got about 985 hours at that time. Like, we've had videos on our channel that if we add them up right now, we already had our 4,000 hours. It just took us a long time to keep hitting those breakout moments because we didn't know, but now we know. But that can be you and that will be you. So the strategy is, like I say, it's when I had the Harry Potter moment, I kept going with it to help me build it up quicker, right? I kept staying on that one thing. And that's what you got to do. When you have a breakout moment, man, lock into that for a while. Stick around this topic. It doesn't have to even just be about Harry Potter. Maybe it was the way that I got into it. Maybe it was the fact I was talking about something fictional. Maybe because it was something that tapped into everybody's like childhood. I don't know what it is, but I stuck to that for a while. I did a video on Mortal Kombat for about a week. Man, each video gave me about 2 or 3, I'll say about 2,000, 3,000 views each. I was just sticking to it. So when you do find something, try to ride those waves for a while. Don't just stick to this for one time and then you hop onto something else. And that's why I say pick things you enjoy, things that you're truly invested in, things that you want to do a deeper dive. Don't just go for the same thing that everybody else right now is doing, is just reviews and whatnot. The review stuff is cool, it's fine, but it's being done. It's not over. It can always be done because people might just want to watch it because they want to get your opinion. But if you want to be somebody that's really going to try to make it into this monetization thing, you got to think a little bit differently now. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and lock into something that you do. Like I said, there's a billion YouTube channels out there right now. Your audience is out there somewhere. And honestly, the algorithm is always trying to work to help you out. But if you oversaturate your channel with so many different things, it don't know what's going on. That's why with my current channel right now, why I think I'm having more success quicker than my other one is because I've locked into pasta, Marvel, and basketball, and I stick right there. I'm not jumping around because Drake dropped something new yesterday, or I'm sticking to these 3 things. There's so much I can talk about these things, and I'm just sticking here. And I think the algorithm, once I drop a video, it knows where to kind of throw my videos through. So that's the way you got to think about things, man. Try to find something that you really like, you're really knowledgeable, lock into it, and when you are having that breakout moment, keep pumping that content out on it, man. I'm not saying kill yourself, but pump out good content with different perspectives on it. Just keep hitting it until you notice, like, hey, maybe this is not hitting no more. Now I can probably shift gears into something else. But don't shift gears too far away from what that was. You know what I'm saying? Stick to something that's around that. And one of the last things that I am gonna say, I know most creators are gonna tell you to get this, but I'm not a paid partner, but I really do stand by this. I would recommend getting Vid IQ. Vid IQ is like the chat GBT for YouTube. This thing, it just teaches you kind of like how to set up your videos when it comes to like the title, the description, the thumbnail, the tags, hashtags, whatever. It really gives you everything. It's not something I would say put all your faith into it that you need it, but when it comes to how the algorithm is going to read your video and kind of helping you push your video, it's going to help set it up beautifully, man. I always say come to vidIQ with your own ideas first versus just relying on it 100%, because there's something called SEO packaging that when you do have a title, you do want vidIQ to review it so it knows how to set it up for you. And I would say, like, when we first did YouTube on my other channel, we didn't have it at first. Like that first year, we didn't have it. But I'm gonna say that around that second year, I bought it. They have different levels to it. I think it's $1 initially just to get into it, but then you can go to like a max level. I think it was like $100 right now that I'm paying. But it has really changed the trajectory of that first channel and how we ended up getting monetized. And I mean, I do owe a lot to it, but like I said, it's nothing that you need, but I would highly recommend getting into it, man. If you guys have any question with the vidIQ stuff, man, just leave a comment. I can help you guys. I can walk you guys through it, bro. But I'm telling you, it makes a difference for any small channel. I'm telling you, the big creators, they're using it. Get into it. Don't be cheap. Invest in yourself. And that brings this video to a close. I know I was kind of long-winded with a lot of stuff, but I'm just very passionate about this YouTube thing. And I just feel like I didn't like seeing people's dreams kind of just get crushed because YouTube decides, hey, they want to, add more challenge to what already is there. But like I said, man, this is my second channel, Pasta and Yap. I'm here to grow this channel. I'm small just like you guys are right now when it comes to the channel. So I'm going to be building this thing. If you guys could, show your boy some love with a sub. If this video was helpful to you, if not, it's okay. I'm still here. It's all love. If you guys got any questions, bro, just let me know. Like I said, I've been there. Monetization is not something that you're just going to get into and your life's going to change. You got to really make it what it is. But I would say with what's going on right now on YouTube, this is definitely going to challenge us all to become better creators. And like I said, master our craft. So, maybe there was a time in YouTube where things were a little bit easier, but I think it's probably the best time right now to get into YouTube, because I feel like once you do take some of these tips and you bring it into what you're doing currently, and you guys do get monetized, the sky's gonna be the limit for you guys. You guys will already have your following. You guys will have people that actually want to see your content, and it's just gonna all show up in the money. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, also you get subscribers a lot easier. But again, we don't want subscribers, we want followers. But it's gonna do wonders for you, man. So I'm telling you guys, bro, if you guys want me to do another video on this or something else, just let me know. I got you guys. But until then, man, we'll see you guys on another episode of Pasta and Yap. Peace.